Hello and welcome to the Hunt Banish Extract podcast, the podcast that misses Ozzy Osbourne every day. I'm your host, the Drunken Bard, aka DJ, and with me are three of my beautiful co-hosts today: Sleepy Weasel, aka Tyler.
Yeah, of course we miss him. We also miss Dio.
The very infrequent and suddenly appearing No Mortal Z, aka Aaron.
I'm sad I'll never get to see Ozzy.
And the patron saint of 3 stars, aka Rat329.
Man, Ozzy isn't dead. He's just claiming his throne.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we all still listen and jam out to his music every single day. And don't you forget it. But gentlemen, we have finally got an event, and it dropped on us like a hot stack of pancakes, and we have suddenly got so much to go through. But the Web of the Empress basically ghost dropped within 2 weeks, and now we've got so much information, and it dropped right after our last podcast, so now we have way too much to talk about. But now we have got what we were talking about before, or at least Colin brought up, where we have the tarot cards, where they suddenly decided to make the tarot cards a big part of the event. So
I'm still saying that somebody there's listening to us, man.
It's starting to feel like it. It's starting to feel like it. But what do we think about the cards so far? All of the tarot cards.
I haven't really played around.
I have not gotten to play with any of them.
Yeah.
I think this is a me and you conversation, DJ.
This is me and you conversation, man. Personally, I think a lot of them are really well balanced. I personally think the world is a little crazy because I take it every match I possibly can, and we get to beeline it for the boss. But it's one of those, it really works in an event. I really don't know if it could stay permanently.
I don't think it should stay. I don't think it should stay. I think there's way too many cards that do way too many good things, very good things. Otherwise, it's pretty fun. I like it. I like the ideas behind it.
Right.
Do you guys think that if they did something to where, kind of like what they did with like rare traits, if they did something like that with the tarot cards, you just every once in a while you would find a tarot card? Do you think something like that could work?
Only if it's in match and you can't take it with you.
The problem is if it feels like death cheat, I don't know. We could have things like that, but the tarot cards existing outside of the event would also feel a little off-putting. But as they are, they're a lot of fun. There's a lot of mix-up, but the problem is it's not during the event when people are just getting the feeling for them. It's afterward when people understand the combos and can infinitely combo, say, the Judgment and the Fool 3 times and have so much stamina, antidote, and regeneration that they don't even need a shot during the match. They could sit in a corner.
Now, I will say the most fun card if you're trying to fuck with people is the Chariot.
Yes, but you still have a 5-minute timer.
Yeah, but it locks the person trying to leave from leaving, so you can get to them faster.
Well, we had a situation like that earlier, but the problem was the locked one and the unlocked one that were so close together. By the time we used the Chariot card, it even got in range. They still sat in the freaking the extract, and we never got a chance to kill them. It was obnoxious. But and what they don't tell you is the Chariot burns off of one of your health bars. That's a huge price. So if you don't have a white shot,
your health bar situation,
yeah, it's just a huge price to pay.
If it's a small health bar, though, I don't think it matters that much, especially with especially with the way that the game is being played as of today. I don't think it matters that much.
That's fair enough, but like it's one of those things where, man, there's so much long ammo. I'm scared to watch. And not only that, with the brand new 2 guns, which I'll bring up briefly here, but we'll get more in depth here in a second, is the wild. What the hell is it called? It's not called Wild Man. I keep wanting to call it that. Wild Land, and the Homestead. Yeah, and the Wildland is insane. It's a Centennial on literal fucking steroids. So with
The
that thing out in
Homestead
the
is the
wilds,
super shotgun from Doom.
yeah. And then the Wildlands is a Centennial with 126 damage, long ammo velocity, and then it's able to speed load. That thing is fucking abhorrently strong. It's disgusting. So, and I personally used it. Well, actually, I forgot to ask about our loadouts, but I guess we could briefly explain about these guns before we talk about that. But I briefly used the Wildlands in a solo match, and it was fucking amazing. I have never had a gun that felt so good and felt so disgusting using it. It's like if the Krag suddenly had the ability to be levered, quite literally, because it's 126 damage, 3 more damage than the typical Centennial. But I think if it remains in its current form, it has to be nerfed. There's something too strong about that gun.
Well, the fact that it has a 16-round magazine probably helps.
Yeah. And the fact that the crosshairs are so tight, and then if you use the devil card and get lucky, you basically are levering with the actual accuracy of shooting it out in sights. I don't know.
It's pretty insane. I'm fucking around with it right now in the shooting range.
It's way too much. It's way too much.
Oh, and you can put high
what is this
velo
gun
ammo
called?
on it.
It is the Wildlands. It is a Centennial that has the damage of long ammo, the speed loader of the Winfield Swift, and has a magazine capacity of Winfield, like the big Winfield.
So
Like
when do you
16
actually
rounds.
unlock it?
Yeah, it's a scarce weapon. There's 2 scarce weapons, which is what we were discussing, and you unlock
Right.
them in the actual spider layers.
Okay.
And it's a 50-50 chance of either the Wildlands or the Homestead. And they're both incredible. I think the Homestead's arguably worse, but that's just because shotguns are situational.
That's fair. Well, I mean, they're definitely. It sounds like they're trying to do something with like a gimmick weapon, kind of like how they did with the Post Malone event with the what was that weapon called? I already forgot because it was so
The
useless.
Shredder.
Yeah, the Shredder. It was so useless.
I don't know why they gave it the same name as one of the ammos from Intro.
Yeah, I mean, they probably were like they were watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and they dude, this sounds badass. And the idea was badass, but it just
This
was
dude needs a gun.
useless. Yeah.
It just sort of, ended up the way it did. Well,
So already that means they're doing a better job than they previously did with event weapon specific, which is good.
yeah. And I will say, I really, really like the scarce weapons idea. We brought it up in the past. It really feels weird how many ideas we pass through, and it's pure coincidence. But man, we can't help but feel hurt sometimes.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
It is funny, and I like to think of it as great minds just think alike, you know. So like,
Of course.
I doubt we're the only people saying these things should be added to the game, and so it's
There's
probably
just this
just
one
all of
intern
us.
that like sitting in the room. They're like, "Any ideas for the next event?" And he's like, "Well, I have
Hang
one.
on.
Give me a couple minutes and my AirPods. I'll be right back."
He listens to Rat spouting out some nonsense, and he's like, "That's fucking it."
Give me some cocaine, my AirPods, in a few minutes.
Let me cook.
Where do you keep coming up with these ideas? I'll never tell.
There's this one guy, he just keeps spouting nonsense. All right. So, well, where we've been playing this event, and I get it, Rat, Tyler, you guys haven't exactly played too much, but what have you been running in the Bayou when we've been entering? What are you guys taking?
I'm still okay. I've been on this kick lately, and I was watching you guys play earlier, and I told you guys to bring it just a marathon. Like, I don't know, like, and this is probably the 3rd time in a row I've been saying that gun, but I feel like my Centennial's kind of getting cheated on. You know, like the marathon's kind of becoming my main piece now. I usually take full metal with it though, personally, because you know me, I like to shoot through walls, and I think I'm fairly decent at compensating for the slower velocity, I know how to lead my shots fairly well. So
Yeah.
and just another gun that'll let me carry ammo for it. So
Well, boys,
I've
we-
just been running Vandals.
just nothing but shorties.
Yeah, just been running a lot of Vandals because it's been kind of
Shouty.
fun. Wanted to see what I could do with it, and honestly, the results not great.
that is not what I expected to hear. I thought you were gonna be like, dude, it's been it's
No.
saving my life.
I wish that I could say that. It's been horrible. I've gotten my shit rocked before I even see the other people.
But you know what's
On the
great
upside,
about that, Rat?
I have been running a lot of the powder keg as a melee weapon. It's been great.
But you know what's great about you running that so much, Rat? That means you're trying, and not a lot of people can say they're trying. So
Yeah. I've been playing with it a bit. I miss my Lamat.
of course.
Fair enough.
It's calling my name every time I do a loadout, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'll be back soon.
Well, Aaron, you finally returned to the game after God knows how many months. What are you taking?
The old fashioned, man. The old fashioned. My goddamn favorite gun of the game to this day. The fucking Vetterli, dude. God. I come back and I drop bombs on people in Minecraft.
We just hear the baby crying in the background.
I watched this motherfucker hip fire kill 2 people in a row. I wanted to leave the game because my luck's not that good.
Yeah, dude, I was actually having a fantastic time. And you know what? I think it's just I didn't stop playing FPS while I've not been playing the game. I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike. So my general sense in where to aim hip fire now is much better than it used to be. So the
Right.
Vetterli to this day, still my favorite gun, still the best to come back to. Other than that, I do really like what's that one you're running, Tyler?
The marathon.
Yeah, the marathon. The marathon's like my second favorite gun. I love that gun.
Well, I remember when they added that gun, you were like, I can't put this gun down. Like,
It was so much fun.
yeah, it's just crazy.
It
Just
really
great.
is fantastic. It's funny because Tyler, you fucking hate that early, but at
Yeah.
the same time,
Yeah. And Aaron, you will be happy to know that I am getting better with it. I am trying. It's just, it's hard.
It's a weird gun.
It's
Not the same as the others.
It's one of
Like-
those guns that weirdly is more accurate from hip fire.
Yeah,
Maybe I could just gotta hip fire it more. Maybe that's the meta.
yeah, probably.
well, that's the funny thing is my first weeklies included the Vetterli, and I got my Vetterli damage, but I took Vetterli bayonet. Do you want to guess how I got my damage? Because the bayonet probably told you. I couldn't fucking shoot that thing to save my life. But I got it, and I decided I wanted to take the Dolch Deadeye. I have no idea why. I was feeling something special in my loins, and I headshot 2 people. I out headshot a Berthier Spitzer and a Centennial high velocity fucking sniper. I'm not kidding. I headshot them both from bullet drop range with the Dolch Deadeye. And actually, I rewatched because it was a TTV, and the streamer actually said, "I'm not even mad." And kudos to you, random chick. You were so fucking cool. I appreciate that. I wish I could remember your name. Something Tiger. You were so cool about it. GG, by the way.
She wasn't sitting in a bush, head in her ass.
No, her teammate was the Centennial, but neither here nor there. You know, that's their friends. I ain't gonna talk smack. But
I mean, you got the kills, so you can't
I-
talk smack.
I
I mean, I
killed.
guess you could, but
Nah. But it was incredible. I unironically think I'm getting affection for the Dolch Deadeye. Besides that reload, I think I'd rather pull each of my fingernails out individually with pliers. But I also went solo, and like I said, I took the Wildlands and the Centennial basically on steroids, and I took the it wasn't the marathon, it was the Winfield with the Swift, and I was going crazy. I got so many people just lined up. What? Just not even levering. I wasn't even taking levering. I was cheap. I took Necro, Conduit, and Magpie because that's what I take when I'm running a solo. And I took, I think, the Officer. Amazing. I didn't even have to whip out the Officer. The Winfield just does the trick.
Winfield, yeah, we keep saying it. It's a slept-on gun. Like
It is.
Great gun. I just suck.
It's the confidence of having all of the fast reload, and not even just with the Swift, but with the speed loader is great, but even the traditional reload isn't half bad. And
It's also got a crazy mag size.
yeah, and you put
Yeah.
FMJ, you could shoot through anything. It's great. At least it feels like it.
I know you can shoot through everything with that.
Hell yeah.
Everything. Buildings, metal.
Well,
People. No, I'm just kidding.
from
You just have to
the
have a really good gaming chair.
Right. Well, from the overall appearance, and you too, I told you to play. But Aaron, how do we feel about the actual middle event, the spider lair?
Honestly, and the thing is, I've only had 2 experiences with it. I got to experience once when we went after everybody was dead, and once right in the middle of the match. And that middle of the match was not as fun because I couldn't hear anything because the stupid fucking red stupid thing sound when someone's nearby. I just could not hear a fucking thing. And the guy ended up being camping, but whatever. Like I don't really care about that.
mean,
It's just
I mean, he had a nitro in his defense. Like
He did.
In his defense, he could have just shoved that up my ass and I would have had a better time. But I mean, honestly, it's a pretty cool thing. I kind of like it. I don't know. I feel like some type of mid boss would have been slightly better, but I don't know what they could have done more with the spider thing. Since we already have a spider, it's cool as is. It doesn't need to do anything more.
They can add one more spider.
There
Instead of
have
a
been
spider lady, it's a spider dude.
Yeah.
two
With an
things.
even more fucked up face.
It's her husband.
It's just Pennywise at the end of the book.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Well, I would like to add 2 things. One, the actual place is different depending on where it is on the map, on every single map. So there is like
good point.
Quite a few variations. Amazing. Well done.
They did that very well. The second place we went to looked infinitely cooler than the one that we went to that was underground, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Infinitely cooler when it's out in the open. It was such a cool thing to walk up to.
Yeah, and the fact that all the trees have webs and stuff, it's so ready for October. It really is. It looks amazing. The art team outdid themselves. But the second thing is I had some weird issues on, I think, 2 of the layouts where me and my team could not find the register where you pay 2 fucking pledge marks and get the actual money. Please fix that. Is there supposed to be a register in there? I'm trying to hoard money. I really am. And I just want more money to do whatever the hell I want with whatever loadout I want.
Just like in real
Please
life.
fix
He wants
that.
to be a
Right.
billionaire, goddammit.
Right. I'm trying to sniff out every shekel, And so just get that in there. I would love that. But
He's got the notes for it.
I do. Thank you. But I would love to have more money. And not only that, the art team, you fucking killed it. Everywhere on every map. It's amazing. It really feels special. And now like me, like actually special. But Gentlemen,
Yeah, this event, no extra chromosomes. Bard, on the other hand,
I'm definitely holding at least one or two.
I'm
Human
missing a few.
anomaly.
he's holding them for a friend.
So, well, with everything else in the battle pass, maybe even just the actual trailer with the Web of the Empress, like some of the skins in the battle pass, how do we feel, boys?
Okay, I'm going to throw this out straight up. I know you just said that you had to commend the art team. I do not like the Spider Girl skin. I was hoping for a Spider Mommy, and I did not get a Spider Mommy. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, the Empress. I mean, aside from looking like Lisa Simpson.
Right. Right.
I mean,
That's
I like her dress. I just wish they kind of went a little more with that. I guess I'm just looking for another Mama May, so I don't have excuses. But I don't know. I don't really like the design. I understand what they were going for, but I wanted a Spider Mommy, and I didn't get it, and I'm kind of sad. That's okay though, because I'm sure a lot of other people like that skin.
Absolutely. And the one thing that I really don't like, and a lot of people seem to like, is they have like 3 guns or so, and it's the same damn skin across all of them. It's the same theme, and the people are like, I want guns themed together. I kind of don't. I kind of liked when it all felt really scatterbrained and interesting. These all feel way too congruent in a way that it feels like I'm unlocking the same skin in the battle pass. Maybe make it more interesting. I don't know. They all feel,
I mean,
except for the Centennial Silenced one. That one slaps.
Yeah, that one
Like-
kicks so much ass. I was just gonna mention it.
where I totally agree with you, and it was something before they even added that into the game. We were like that they should give us like skins that we can use against other guns, and they did it, but I feel like they did it in the worst way. It's like, okay, now they're individual skins, but they're the same skin, and it's like, no, we wanted it to be interchangeable,
Right.
and so it feels like they're giving us less for the same price that we're paying.
Of course.
And that's just how I feel. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think a lot of other people agree. So I don't know. Like, I'm glad that we have all these other skins that we can have on everything, but I want more skins in general, not just the same skin over and over as well.
Yeah.
So, and I
Because-
know that's really hard to do both. That takes a lot of time and resources. I get it. But you can't make us pay for the same price and not expect us to notice that at the same time. So,
Yeah. Well, and I'd like to also add the hunter skins all knocked it out of the park. Like the death mask guy that you purchased for Blood Bonds, which I've heard a lot of people personally were all wanting. I personally liked
Yeah,
the
he's
Hanged
great.
Man, where he's got the one eye socket in his bag and 2
The Hanged
nooses on
Man
his neck.
looks like Dr. Salvador.
I think it's
am
great.
totally down with that.
yeah.
Yes. And granted, I kind of agree with Tyler. The Empress looks a little goofy. Rat
Yeah.
said Lisa Simpson. Yeah, accurate.
Yeah,
She got a nickname
looks
before
like-
she was even released.
Like she looks like a Power Ranger villain, and I think that's kind of silly.
That's
Um,
perfect.
Like, I like the idea of it, like with the web wrappings and stuff, and I get like they're trying to give her like a crown because she's the Empress card and stuff, but I don't know. I would have done it differently, but I'm also not on the art team, so
Right.
and it is what
Right.
it is. It's in the game. It's here to stay. So
Yeah. And I mean, I also like the one where the battle pass unlocks with the skin, the native woman with the scarred eye. I think
That's
she's
probably-
sick.
that's
The
probably
best
my
skin.
favorite skin.
Well, what's her name?
Yeah.
Stormseer?
Stormseer. Yeah. So good. So good. I love that skin. That unironically was probably one of my favorites besides Hanged Man. Obviously, it's a little edgy, but it really fit. And of course, some of the gun skins are thematically really interesting with some of the rest of the battle pass. But I really think that the hunters were the highlight. And even so, I
Yeah.
think they kind of went a little overboard in terms of like cheesiness, especially with Hangman.
Yeah, around
But
Halloween, though, is the time you can be cheesy and it's okay.
yes, and that makes me wonder what they play because they said to stay tuned even after the event is closed. So, what does that mean exactly? We'll find out. Most likely.
One more event.
Yeah, one
Immediately.
more with the new year, right? And of course, you can't miss out on Halloween, at least in the Western, United States and all of the United States. You know what I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
of course, I also wanted to kind of elaborate on.
Oh, I just wanted to add real quick, and don't
Go
mistake
ahead.
me when I say the gun skin thing. Like, they're good skins. I think they're great, and I'm glad they're in the game, but that shouldn't be all we're getting. So I just wanted to throw that
Of
out there
course.
one more time.
Well, an unintentionally ghost patch came through and took most of the hunt community by storm. Love it or hate it, the explosive bolts for the crossbow and the frag arrows for the bow are now scarce. That came under everyone's nose, and people are basically 50-50. Where do we feel like
I'm
this
actually
lies?
I'm surprised it's 50-50 because it is kind of like the noob tube, but it's also like very situational. Like, not everybody who brings it gets a ton of kills. It's just not going to happen. So like the fact that it's split so bad is kind of crazy to me. I thought people would be pissed. Um, and it
Yeah.
kind of upsets me because I know I've got friends that I play with, like Rat and Richard, who love just doing jank, and it's fun as hell to just party with them, like, and I just kind of feel like no more fun, and they get in trouble. Like,
Right.
how dare you
I'm
have
on-
fun? How dare you play the game this way?
I'm on the side of it. It's a good thing, but it's also kind of frustrating because on one hand, if you're gonna take the bow, why take anything else? Because it throws shrapnel fucking. But on the other hand, it takes away from getting to run memes, and that's like my favorite thing.
Right, and I think because I feel like all the times that I've seen fighting or people fighting with bows, they're not taking explosive stuff, or crossbows are not taking explosive. You get people who take explosives on bows or crossbows who either want to meme or they're really bad with them, but they're still trying to get kills. So like, I don't think it's punishing the good players with the bows. It's just punishing the people who want to play that for fun. So it's kind of sad to me.
It does make it more difficult to get damage on enemy hunters when that's your weekly.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm kind of sad that they did that. I really am. Maybe just make it way more expensive. I don't know, but
Well, I know I tend to agree with Psycho Ghost. I know, simp. But
yeah.
I really think that consoles and PC should have two different kinds of patches, just like a lot of other things. I feel like a lot of the complaints about them came from console, but at the same time, I'm not sure I'm going to miss seeing those things. I really thought every time I saw them, they were very, very toxic. And there was always the people who really knew how to punish people with them. It was rarely a meme. It was always somebody trying to AoE damage you out of everything. So I don't,
so
I
funny.
don't
I've had
like
the
it.
opposite.
That's interesting because no, I've had the exact opposite. In the higher lobbies, I'm always getting the people that know they hear a footstep and they'll launch it in that general direction of a room and make me have to sit on a recovery shot. But
Right.
I do think there is some learning here. I wonder what they will figure out from all of this. Will it be better? Will it be worse? I really don't know because I don't like that it took the fun factor out of the crossbow, but the bows with the frag arrows was the most toxic bullshit I've ever seen in my life. I'm not sure I'll miss it.
Yeah, I've never seen it, I guess. So it's just kind of is like whatever to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if I do see it, like they're trying so hard to get me, and they just can't get me because, or all they'll do is I'll get hit by like one piece of shrapnel, and I just kind of have like a little bit of bleeding, like for a second, and I take 1 damage. Like I don't know. I just don't. I never saw a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just my experience. But you are also in a different. You play at different times. You play different types of lobbies, so obviously we have different experiences, and I think a lot of people will have different experiences, but it's kind of like the way I look at it is like it's like in grade school when one person does something bad in the classroom and they punish the whole classroom. That's kind of how I look at it, and I'm tired of society itself being that way for everything, including gaming, because I'm an entitled gamer. So
absolutely. Well, Aaron, where you're returning, and this is probably one of the biggest left field things for you returning. How do you feel? Really?
Just about everything in general?
Just crossbow doesn't have glizzy launcher anymore, and the bow doesn't have frags. Really? Like, how do you feel? Do you think like maybe that was
being honest, I don't really care.
fair?
It was something that was annoying to deal with, and I personally never used it. So like, even when I did, it was a meme. I never fucking hit anybody with it like 90% of the time. So like, this literally does not matter to me. I do not care.
that's fair.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Well,
now on the other hand, I don't like that everyone we've run into tonight that we've played today, for whatever reason, if they're not running a shotgun, they are running a bow. And if they're running a bow or a shotgun, they also have dualies with them.
And they don't miss.
What is up with everybody right now? I'm like unbelievably shocked at everything that I've been fucking running into. Like, it's unbelievable because this is the complete opposite of what I left.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. Literally, nobody took dualies, and suddenly it's the hottest thing since sliced bread. Like, what the fuck happened? I am so sick of this shit. I ran into it as a goddamn solo. I've ran into it with these guys. I have basically heard multiple teams dually shooting each other cowboy style. Did they fucking... It must be the devil card. It must be the devil card with the decreased fucking hip fire. Otherwise, who the fuck is running dualies ever?
See, and to me, it's if I'm gonna do something like that, I'm gonna take the Lafat and I'm gonna run fanning with the devil card.
Which it is interesting how they kept Catalyst through the Empress card and one card only, and a very strong card at that. Like, a lot of the cards, I feel like a lot of them have a good potential, but the Empress card, of course, it's called the Web of the Empress, but it has literally no downsides. Whereas the Chariot, you miss a health bar. Magician, you inflict heavy bleeding on yourself. And the Tower, you literally start on fire. I feel like a lot of these cards have good balances, and some of them are just straight up bullshit. I don't know. I think that has a long way to go if they ever plan on keeping this permanent in any fashion.
Well, even if it's not going to be permanent, while I agree with you too, even while it's not going to be permanent, I really don't think it will. But I do think the next event, quote unquote, will have more cards because I think they're just going to go through all of them. So,
or some kind of like you take some kind of skull totem in your hand, same thing.
Yeah,
burn it
so
like the card.
It might be a 3-step event, just like the moon events, like because this is the second event that cards have, like tarot cards have been, I guess, not introduced in a gameplay sense, but like introduced in like a lore sense. So I think it's possible that it's going to return.
I thought they announced that this was the trio of an event.
Yeah, this was the third of an tarot cards because they were bringing it up during Garden of the Witch.
Oh, okay, so this is the third. So maybe they won't do a third one. I was under the impression this was the second, but
It is
Um,
odd because the first event barely made wind of it at all. The second event really made a big deal, and the third event just straight up made it a feature.
Yeah, and well, because the first part of the event, the Garden of the Witch, that was more of like a hold on, we're doing a health update, but we're going to give you something while we wait. You know what I mean? So it was kind of one of those things where it's like it was much needed, and they were still trying to give us new content to play around with for that month. So because it lasted way like shorter than the last event, and
Right.
this one will be so it's very strange that they counted that. Maybe they will not count that later. I don't know.
Right. Well, and they tried to balance a couple of things because they tried to make the Cyclone a little bit weaker by having a longer reload and more recoil, which I think the biggest problem with it really was the limb damage, where they made limb damage on a lot of guns a lot stronger, and you can two-tap just about anybody hitting about anywhere. And the Cyclone's one of the big problems because the damage on it isn't exactly astronomical, but limb damage being so strong means if they hit your arm and then your chest, or your arm and then your arm again, you're probably still fucking dead. I don't get it.
Yeah,
They clearly are not getting the message.
well, like, okay, so you know how I feel about the Vetterli. I hate all Vetterlis, and I like all their variants. I even hate the Cyclone like a lot. I don't think they needed to nerf it personally. I thought it was fine. It's so hard to unlock anyways, as is. I don't really see it very often.
But once again, niche problem.
Yeah, it's a very niche problem. It's like, I feel like you're kind of solving a different problem where there's bigger ones that need to be solved. Like the stupid UI issues we're still getting with our when you click Bounty Clash, you're no longer play Bounty Clash, you know. But let's nerf the Cyclone because it doesn't need to be nerfed. So
right, in every sense of the word, like everybody just jumps on the. I of course was talking about the Cyclone and how I really thought it deserved some kind of nerf, but the nerfs that it's getting, I guess the reload speed's fine, but the recoil, I mean, that wasn't the hugest issue. I just think the limb damage was crazy. And revert the penetration damage nerf. I really don't think it was that big of a deal in the fucking first place.
yeah, oh my god, yeah, and I'm beating a dead horse. Why did they nerf that so bad?
So bad too.
Like I get robbed so much, and I know other people do too. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, we're trying to make it less toxic. It's like, this is Hunt Showdown. This is the most brutal, like
penetration damage getting nerfed is genuinely like the dumbest thing.
It's the stupidest thing.
Why nerf something that you literally have to guess with?
Yeah, I feel like you should be rewarded with that.
Yeah, it should be a rewarding experience, not a, oh, I got lucky, they were already hurt and I shot through a wall and I have to kill them.
It feels like it feels like they did this to combat cheating. And cheating alone.
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
Let's take the skill out of a skillful game. Like, yeah, so stupid.
I will say, because I do want to add, and don't think I forgot. I mean, it's been one of the things that's taken out more hunters than I ever thought. I thought it was a joke in the fucking trailer. The spiders, the mini spiders, and I mean, we haven't all gotten to get the same amount of experience with it, but those little fuckers, if you get too many of them at the same time, are genuinely terrifying. They have to stay. They have to stay. I love them. They suck.
They're pretty great.
They're great.
All the arachnophobes freaking out right now. They're sweating.
I can't remember who said it. I wish I could credit you right this second, but you need an arachnophobia mode, and if you turn it on, you can't play the game. It would be the funniest fucking thing ever. The game just doesn't allow you to queue.
Yeah, it's just spins forever.
You just get a pop-up that says to grow up. Like, I'm
Error,
sorry.
Arachnophobia mode turned on.
What are you doing playing a game like Hunt and spiders are too much? I don't understand. It's funny. I think it's hilarious, personally.
Yeah, me too. Well, I mean, I also don't have arachnophobia. I actually think spiders are very cute. So
Me too.
they're so stupid looking. They have these fat little bodies and these little stick legs. They're so silly looking.
Don't get me started on jumping spiders. They are. I let them crawl on me. They're the most adorable
They're
little
so
bastards.
cute, man.
They're so
cute.
great. I love
What
them.
the fuck is wrong with the two of you?
They're
Don't
so
worry about it.
stupid looking.
I'm not like they are stupid looking, but I'm not scared of spiders. But I don't think they're fucking cute.
Oh,
Actually,
come on.
there
jumping
are a few
spiders.
that do look
Yeah.
cute. There are a few, but whatever. I live in a garage, dude. I got to deal with regular spiders.
Yeah,
all the
that's
time.
fair. That's fair.
And they, for whatever reason, they bite my feet. They only bite my feet. I don't know why. It is only my feet. I have bite marks nowhere else but my feet, dude. They have a foot fetish.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're trying to get feet pics, bro.
People are.
Holy shit.
You know, them spiders. I can't call them people. You know, they be
Oh my
wild.
God.
We're gonna call them foot enthusiasts now. From now on, every time we refer to these little spiders, they're foot enthusiasts.
They got 8 legs,
Foot
man. Like
enthusiasts.
They got
Yeah.
8. They got 8 of them.
And no
No.
feet.
They got 8 legs with no feet. That's why they're jealous of mine.
Hell yeah, bro.
They want them feet, boy.
I do want to do a random suggestion box. I don't know why this one was skipped, but Coogie asked, well, she put a sticker and said there was a new sticker in the Hunt server. Ha ha. But wondering if there will be more wild animals added to Hunt, because that ain't a cat-like face to me. A panther would be nice. A panther in Hunt would be the most fucking jaw-droppingly, like pants-shittingly awful thing. I mean, can you imagine something leaping? Leaping to pounce you to the ground. Nah, I'm good. No, thanks.
They would have to give it AI to where like it stalks you. Could you imagine running from the hunters like with the bounty? You're like, oh my god, I think we're safe. And you look over, you just see eyes.
Could you imagine a fucking skin rotten panther? We're talking zombie panther pounces you and screams in your face. Nah, I got enough problems with being scared to hunt. That is nowhere what I need my anxiety to be. We're good. We're fine. The bears are already too much if they catch scent of you. I'm good.
No, we need more. We need more. I want more bears. I want more mountain lions. I want
We need
more...
honey badgers.
Yeah.
Just little
Dude,
bastards
fuck yeah.
to bite your ankles.
No, better yet, let's just have
Come
like,
on, Crytek.
squirrels.
You did Far Cry.
let's just add squirrels that are like zombies and they're just like
It just causes you to, like, if you can't get a fucking certain shot within a certain time, like a antidote shot, you just get rabies and you're 100.
you can't take your hunter if he extracts into another mission because like he caught rabies.
That'd be fucking wild. I think the funny thing is, I believe squirrels are one of the least likely to give you rabies, but they're one of the most commonly referred to. Fun fact.
I feel like rats are and like rabid dogs are the most associated with rabies. So they
But
should
they
add
are-
more rats and dogs. That'll give you rabies.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Especially rats, cute little rats.
Oh my goodness. Rat. Get us. We got at least quite a few comments. We want to get us started on comments.
Yeah. Let me pull them up.
But
I'll
I
pull them
do
up on my computer. 'Cause it died.
absolutely. I really want to state though, this has been one of the best Hunt events, which is weird to me because I honestly didn't feel that stoked for it, but this has been one of the more changing events. Really, I have been having a blast.
It's
Okay. So
it's like they added so much to the table.
Yeah.
So Chief Chetta says,
Hell yeah.
crazy how in one episode of HBE, Hunt goes from no info of next event to boom, huge new event.
I'm so glad you acknowledged that. Also, fucking
We-
veteran commenter. I need to make him a fucking honorary at this point.
For real.
Well, it's so funny because when the last event was ending, we were like, but they haven't said anything about another event. And then one of us mentioned, yeah, they're probably just gonna shadow drop it the next day, and that's exactly what they did.
Which was
Then,
nuts.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip one for a minute. I'm going to save it for last. Martin says, for the D&D event idea, there exists a gunslinger class in D&D, so they can definitely make it thematic.
Colin's
I mean,
actually
yeah.
I'd be
campaign.
down, man. Make all the guns just fucking flintlock pistols and shit for one event.
Colin is working on a campaign for my crew, and yeah, it's based off of the weapons and hunt. So
Really, the hunt makes such an interesting sort of area of history. I say in air quotes for a D&D style campaign would make an amazing type.
yeah, and I'm sure it's been done too. But like
Oh,
again,
of course.
great minds think alike. You know, it's just a fun art style and just a vibe. You know, it'd be vibing. So
It's just a fun like time period too, because
Yeah.
nobody does that time period for
yeah, it's pretty underrated.
Really,
uh,
well, because they have like one that's more thematically around werewolves and stuff, and like Van Helsing. I can't remember the exact thing, but it fits so hard. Hunt could put werewolves and shit. I'm telling you.
oh, absolutely.
I mean,
Our
I'd be
next
down.
comment from, I want to say it's pronounced Joran Selinger, says
Another common.
another veteran commentator.
Yeah.
Commenter. Yeah, that. Speaking of
That
funny VoIP encounters, I got barbecued in Bounty Clash by a clown with 2 hand crossbows, only fire bolts, and he was blasting "We didn't start the fire" over proximity comms the whole time. The man moved
Legend.
so fast, I genuinely thought I was fighting 2 to 3 players due to how many shots were landing on me with the fire bolts. I feel like he just ran into Chris.
That shit, that is so fucking good. Like, I love the people that play music because half the time it always fits and it's fantastic.
It's
We
the
didn't start the
best.
fire.
It just
I
means
mean,
they're enjoying the game and they want us to enjoy it too. Like,
And I mean, you guys have brought up the guy that was playing fucking Creed
Yes.
multiple times. The
He's
VoIP
such a legend.
encounters concerning music are just so good.
He's still on my friends list to this day, by the way.
oh yeah,
Elfman 555, I believe your name is. Godspeed.
shout out.
With arms wide open.
It was so good.
So good.
Then Miranda, Mimic in our Discord, said, Lamat pistols with fanning is life. I managed to get 5 kills in a bard lobby with it. I'm 2 stars. We had mostly 4 stars, if I remember. Hee hee hee.
True.
And Miranda also commented on Joran Selinger's thing, saying, "Was it Chris?" Exactly what I said.
It's a menace. But yeah, Miranda and we had some really fun lobbies. I basically just participated. It's fun. It's fun when I get to watch everybody else basically slaughter, and I just provide all the assisting gunshots to the kills. It's great. I love it.
The moral support, if you will.
Yeah, when I get to sit there and chat and I get to tap them, tell them where they are, they finish them off, and they get like 6, 7, 8 kills sometimes. It's fucking magnificent. I love it.
Now the comment that I skipped because I know that that Bard might have his head explode. It said
Oh, no,
it's
I
from
know where it's
Miles
going.
TP. It says, "Why no Apple Podcast release, folks?"
So I had it originally where I was really trying to get the stupid thing. I had my Apple account and it just straight up rejected me and gave me all these password passes and tried. I will get it to you people who want to be on Apple for some reason and overpay for your phones, but I will get it there. Don't worry. For the demand is there, I will get it there. I apologize. I tried and I never had a demand for it, but now that the demand is there, I will meet it.
Will
And
you?
Thank you
That
for
is
the
all
feedback.
of the comments.
All right. Okay. So, Tyler, I know you've got some magical thing for us and something we want to talk about. Tell us.
Why you say it like that? Like you're building me up, man. Like you can't do that to me because now people are gonna be disappointed in what I have to say.
No, we're all
Nah,
waiting
man,
with
Richard
bated
ain't here.
breath.
Nobody's gonna be disappointed.
You disappoint me.
Yeah,
We're
all
never
right,
playing
skip me.
Fortnite ever again.
Oh, come on, man. Hatsune Miku. Anyways, um, don't let her down. Sorry. I, I was gonna bring up like who would you associate with like tarot cards, like hunter wise, but like I don't know. I'm gonna get a little more basic with it since it's around Halloween. What kind of Halloween outfits would you like to see for hunters? Existing
Yeah.
hunters, like they're dressed up.
I really want a mummy. Oh no! We got a mummy. We
You
got
got
a
a
female
mummy.
mummy. But
A mommy, if you will.
shit. Do we have a true vampire? I don't think so. Vampire.
Who would you want the vampire to be? We're talking about hunters being dressed up, existing hunters.
Well, existing hunters. Shit. Fuck. You know who would make a great vampire because she's an old bitch is Marshall Brewer.
Holy shit!
Marshall Brewer is a vampire.
I was
want
thinking of like Chenkov's widow or something. That's a good answer.
Nah. Fucking Marshall Brewer's so old, dude. Vampires are all old as shit.
or the witch hunter would be a cool vampire. Like vampire.
Yeah, but that's a hot vampire. I was talking about like a vampire that makes sense, not the one you want to fuck.
Wait, there's a difference? No, I'm just kidding.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like we have so many different like themed hunter skins already, so some of them would kind of already be niche. Like we've got the guy like Butcher's Cleaver, who's like kind of like a pig. We got like Red Riding Hood and stuff like that. So
Shit.
like we can get
See,
kind of wild and wacky though, you know.
I want the redneck's daughter dressed as the plague doctor.
That would be
shit.
sick.
Fine as hell. I do want to say the male vampire would be Monroe.
That's a
He's
good
already-
answer.
I mean, he's pretty fucking close to Nosferatu already, so
Yes, that's why I thought of that. He's so pale. But yeah, no, like redneck's daughter. Damn.
I'd want Billy's story as like a werewolf or something. That'd be cool.
Nice. I like
So
that.
he'd have like a
Perfect.
werewolf looking head, but with like his big old mustache. Like it'd be cool, man. You know,
I dig that.
cool. Yeah. Hail Mary, of course, she'd be in like a nurse outfit. I don't know. You know, just gotta go with
Succubus.
basics. Yeah.
Succubus.
Yeah.
You know.
That's more Gooner, I guess. But
What? What has she been advertised as mostly this podcast?
I know. And
God
she's
damn.
like, it's so funny because she's like clearly like she's like a nun. It's like supposed to be wholesome,
Right.
which is why I like her because she's completely dressed up. She's my wholesome girl. So I don't know. It's
Literally just a woman of God. Nah, Gooner material.
funny. Yeah.
I kind of want to see them make the red shirt still wearing the red shirt with like Target on his chest, wearing just some like shitty dollar store werewolf mask.
It would be funny if the red shirt was like dressed up as other hunters.
Oh
from
my
the
God.
game, but just wearing his red shirt, like he's wearing like Sheriff Hardin's outfit, but he has a red shirt underneath it or something.
He's wearing Sheriff Hardin's outfit, but he still has the big ass target on his chest.
Yeah.
It'll be awful foreshadowing is if well, it's not quite foreshadowing, but if what the hell is his name? Bad Hand was Frankenstein. It's not a zombie, but you know.
Hang on, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that though.
Yeah, because
I
the
kinda like
Frankenstein isn't
Yeah.
touched on, but he becomes a zombie, so it's kind of
No,
along the lines
His
of
Halloween
foreshadowing.
Yeah.
costume is just his revenant skin.
He dresses up as Revenant. That'd be too on the nose, though. It'd be boring. Come on.
No, it would be funny because like you have Bad Hand and he's like wearing a shirt with a hole in it, and you can see that he clearly hasn't been shot. And then there's Revenant who's like packing paper or something into the hole to try and make it fucking flat.
Right.
Who
Okay.
do you guys think the Reverend would dress up as? What would he dress up as for Halloween?
For like a
Moses.
Halloween monster. Oh, Moses. I was gonna say fucking Satan.
That would be funny.
You gotta go opposite, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
The
Okay.
mountain man would be like the creek man instead. So he's like not wearing mountain man stuff. He's just wearing like stuff you would wear if you're walking
Oh,
in a
well,
creek.
So the mountain man starts wearing the reptilian's clothes.
Yeah.
Well, we call the Reverend fucking child toucher because the priest shit. I was gonna say fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, but that was probably just a tad too far.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe a little. But...
Good lord. Yeah, no, like but
Yeah,
Okay.
clearly the Reverend would be going into the bayou dressed as Dr. Disrespect.
oh
right.
my God. Into
All
the
right,
future.
I know we brought up Redneck's daughter already, but who would the redneck dress up as? What would the redneck be for Halloween? Trick question. He would be himself because he's already perfect.
I was gonna say cross dressing because it'd be funny as fuck. Can you imagine the
That
redneck in a
would.
dress?
The
Yeah, that would
redneck
be
walks
funny.
out in a dress and makeup and just winds up looking like Leatherface.
That'd be great.
Just
Hell
straight up
yeah.
clown makeup. I don't know.
All right. Aaron, I'm guaranteeing you have some kind of subject you can give us.
If I'm being honest, like I've already voiced all my opinions on just coming back. The game feels great. It feels a lot better than when I left.
How does it look, looks wise, like to you?
I mean,
Oh,
a lot
shit,
of
I don't
things
think
do
he's
look a
played
lot better.
since the engine update, has he?
I have.
He's definitely played the engine update, but like I guess I'm more talking about like because I'm noticing with this recent update that things look a bit crisper. I don't know if they've added some stuff for like AMD cards or something, but like I know you're running AMD, so it looks pretty crisp as always.
I gotta say, I really, 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 really hate upscaling. I fucking hate all upscaling softwares. I think if you want your game to look nice, optimize your fucking game. I don't care
I agree.
who it is. I don't care what it
I
is.
just run everything at native. Fuck upscaling.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly. It's
Me
automatically
too.
on every single fucking game, and if I can't turn it off, I just deal with what I can. The game looks fantastic. The game runs infinitely better than when
Yep.
before and after the update.
Yeah.
I really have nothing much to say.
What do you think of
about
the
current
UI
situation.
changes? The UI changes
Oh.
with the recent update.
Dude, infinitely
pretty-
better.
Yeah,
Fuck
it
the
looks crisp.
Hulu tiles. This looks way better.
Yeah,
Oh my god, dude.
yeah. It's
I
kind
like
of a
how
mix.
I like how most of their updates now are just like reverting to older shit so that they can get rid of that horrible UI.
And you know, I can't knock them too hard for trying. They were trying to experiment, but it just shows that they've been listening to us, which
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
then
everyone.
when they showed the early versions of that Hulu ass UI,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, dude, nobody liked it.
Nobody.
Nobody.
It was as bad as the solid victory thing.
Solid victory. Oh my gosh.
I think that the splash of new that they have in this current patch and the splash of old from the new old patches really did a number of good things. I really think this is a step in the right direction.
They definitely still have their lingering bugs ever since they updated the engine, like especially with the UI, but overall it is infinitely better of an experience than it was before when it first started.
Absolutely. All right. Rat. Oh, wait. You never did the poll. Holy shit.
Oh shit, I didn't. You're right.
Might as well get
There's
that
a
out
poll
there.
Here. Let me pull it back up. 1 second.
Okay.
Almost there. I'm almost
'Cause-
there.
Okay. But I would like to comment that I really don't care for the F5 filled box again. As much as it's a great idea, holy shit, that thing likes to fuck me. And not in a good way.
So it said, should bosses have minions for more difficulty? It was actually pretty close to a 50-50 split. We had 4 votes for yes at 57%, and 3 votes at no for 43%.
Interesting.
Honestly, I'm in the camp that I think it'd be fun if they could summon minions, because it wouldn't just be run in and then 2 seconds later they're dead, because every boss I find some way to one-shot them.
Right.
Maybe here's an idea to kind of like attach to that. What if they instead made it to where you go into the boss, all of the outside AI immediately tries to get in. Like, I think that would be
That
kind of
could be
interesting.
fun.
Yeah.
I would say if they're looking for more difficulty and they don't want to make them summon minions, just have it be that you can't deal more damage than than each stage, because they have like the 3 frenzies or 4 frenzies. So
Right.
make it
Right.
so like no matter what you throw at them, it can't deal more than that like quarter health bar, and then you have to wait for their rage moment, and then once they calm down, you can hit them with something else. That way, it does make the boss battle go out a little longer instead of just one big dynamite bundle and they're done.
It also makes it look and feel more like an actual boss battle too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the idea, because when you see the mini spiders, it's like, where are they going to go after the event? The spider lair, probably, because the spider's already not that hard. But also, it kind of would be a little too redundant with the actual spider, and maybe make the spider an even more hateable boss than the assassin. So I more so put it as like a theoretical question, but I kind of agree with the people that said no, because there really isn't a purpose of making the boss even worse and more tedious, but also the bosses don't feel like a boss. They just kind of feel like a chore. I don't know.
Yeah,
boss.
Yeah.
I would be fine with it, but they would have to do it like indefinitely, like because it would have to affect everybody, not just a certain group of people.
God, can you imagine
Um,
tiny
Of course.
flaming pigs everywhere?
What did they say? Fucking like, yeah, little fucking hogs running around the butcher lair. Flaming hogs. I was like, oh my god.
They can all squeal like it's so funny.
It was so annoying. You're just trying not to stay on fire, and they fucking ram into you again. You're like, God damn it, I'm at 1 bar. All
It
right,
would
right.
make the butcher more of a threat.
Right, the butcher's literally nothing otherwise. Right.
Okay, so my whole topic, it's probably not anything that is super interesting, but if you were in Hunt Showdown, like you had your own hunter, what kind of backstory do you think that they would have?
Oh. Fuck, I'm not that interesting.
Are we basing it off of our real selves? Like, do we have to
Yes.
give them similar backstories to ourselves?
Somewhat similar.
You obviously got to put yourself
If you've
in
been
that
in the
situation.
Discord for a while, you've seen that I've been going through all of the honorary hunters and making a hunter backstory for each of them. I'm working on Sway's right now, and I figured it would be a good talking point here for like if you were a hunter in the bayou.
I guess I would have like a really rough background of like, yeah, I'm this and that, and I didn't have a great relationship with my parents, yada yada, like, because like, whatever, growing up rough when you're a kid. And then
You're just trying to extrapolate information on us so you can use it against us in the future, aren't you?
No, I'm no
Me-
joke. I'm literally just trying to get information for when I eventually get to the HBE guys for their
literally-
backstory thing.
Literally, me and every fucking millennial, I feel, bad relationship with your parents, you grow up and it changes, or yada yada. And then I guess my parents died, and then I got bitter and blah blah blah, and then I became a heartless. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hunt hunters for fun, and the bounty's not really that worth it. I just like killing, or because if I'm like literally putting the most stereotypical version of me in a bad world, I guess that would be it. And then
it's been kind of fun looking at like personality traits of each person and all that. Because like with Koogie's backstory, I wound up making her like not there for the hunt. She's basically just there to mercy kill as many people as she can.
Sure. Well, okay. Well, then I
have one for Hazmat, I think. And
of course you do.
He wanted to be like, I'm not going to go too much into detail because I'm pretty sure he wanted to use it for a video at some point. But like his whole thing, I put some real history in there and based it on a war that happened in Denmark in like 1867.
Wow, this is a little serious.
Yeah, and then like it went from there to like he became a serial killer and then went to the bayou under an assumed name.
No, so fuck
because he heard that there was a ton of victims.
Fuck the serious. Back to me. Basically, I'm a really moody killer, and then I invent a new tool for the bayou because I spy everyone, and I really, really hate everyone, and I'm trying to murder everyone, and it shines a light in all of their eyes and blinds them before I kill them, and it's called the electric lamp. There we go. The end. Are you happy now?
You sealed your fate, good sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say people are gonna run with this, man.
Great, fantastic. There's mine.
Well,
man, if you thought you were sick of the joke beforehand,
here it comes back again. Want to see me do it again? I guess my backstory. I'm a simp for my wife, so I just kill people so I can get money to help pay for my wife. I don't know.
She spends too much money
to help take care of her. I don't know.
I was about to say you just said pay for your wife.
Yeah, like I'm not just buying my wife, guys. I swear. No, it's just like I just want to take care of her.
That she's okay. She wasn't trafficked.
I'm the one who's trafficked. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, like with Sway, the one that I'm working on right now, he's not even a hunter. He just happens to be in the bayou because he's installing communication lines. Because, like, all the communication lines got broken down because he's like, because he installs fiber in real life. And so I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna make you fucking like installing like radio lines, and you just defend yourself when people decide they're gonna attack you. That's it. Like you're just some blue collar dude who's pissed off because they're not paying hazard pay or something like that. And I got the idea from Dead Space. That dude was just a welder.
Like, it's so funny. You could just imagine this dude like I'm here to set up some telephone lines for these telephone machines. What the hell?
and then there's hunters trying to kill him.
Yeah, and he's like, oh boy, oh gee whiz.
Like he's not even there for the bounty or anything. He's just there for his 9 to 5.
Yeah, he's like, I get paid enough for this voice.
And so I've just been doing like shit like that, trying to make it fit people, and I figured it would be fun to see what you guys thought your backstories would be.
So
yeah, I'm very private in real life, so you wouldn't know my backstory. I'd be like, nobody would know anything about me. I'm just that short kid who makes people laugh sometimes.
I combined basic millennials growing up with the whole lamp thing, so you're welcome. But
just you wait. I'm doing it.
That's fantastic. Please roll with it. Aaron, did you
Your whole reason is to get the electric lamp back.
Yeah. Aaron, you got yours?
Nah, just make mine like the Epstein files. Just redact everything.
He's the hidden hunter, dude.
Everything's just blacked out.
He's the fucking hunter who crossed the...
I'm running in the game, basically. I'm the vaquero.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Hang on. Is vaquero even like... Is his shit redacted? You be fucking Viper, dude. Viper's is all redacted. Nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, but Aaron looks like vaquero. So.
Okay, yeah. Exactly. So he crossed the fucking Mexican-American border and killed everybody, and nobody knows who the fuck he is. But he eats a lot of tacos. The end.
Yada yada. Someone also killed my wife. Yada yada.
Right.
The reason he came to the bayou was because his family died, and there was nothing he could do.
There you go.
Perfect story.
There you go. You already got it.
Perfect story. Damn. Doesn't
I
get
love
better
this.
than this.
Whole story
love
starts
it.
with there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do.
Oh my god, that joke is older.
It starts off, good luck, and there was nothing I could do.
That's older than most people's newborns this year, dude. Holy
Oh,
my God. That's great. I love
Mamma
it.
mia. Okay.
Mamacita.
Well, does anybody have any final thoughts whatsoever? Anything you want to say? You know, elaborate more on just tacos.
It is
I'm
so
just-
nice to have Aaron back.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for coming back. It's
Hey,
been
this
really
might be a
cool.
one-time deal. It just depends on how much we can actually work out the schedule.
Just be
Yeah,
happy you heard the voice.
Don't worry.
We
We'll
miss you so much.
we'll work something out because some changes are coming in my life here pretty soon. So I'll be able to be more involved. I think
Hell yeah. Okay.
where we can record better for all of us. So it's not all
Right.
about me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I kind of sounded like that for a second.
Well, and obviously you probably noticed, I mean, with this far into the episode, how the fuck didn't you? We didn't do cameras this time. I'm sorry. We all kind of were just like, nah, we'll do it next time. It's great. It's fine. It's whatever. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's not going
Yeah.
away.
Trust
Woman
me, you
cry
don't
about
want to
it.
see my face
Trust.
right now. I've been sick for like 4 days.
Yeah. So, you know, we want you to see us when we're prim and proper and ready for the runway, you know, when we're
Yeah,
all
you can't-
sexy.
you can't see us
after
at our
I've,
weakest.
Powdered my face, done my eyeliner.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But I want to thank all. Oh, what's up?
I'm gonna add one more thing, and I'm just gonna say this every episode I'm in. I'm gonna say it at the end of every episode, until they do it. Give me Somnus and Moonflower. I still want those skins. Just give them to me.
Hey, Ty.
Just give them to me. I will pay for it. I will pay for
I
it.
ran Somnus today and I got a lot of kills with it. You're welcome.
Okay, but that doesn't help me because you know what? I don't have it.
That's
All
okay. I wanted to make you upset. So I want to thank all of you honorary hunters. I said legendary hunters on the last episode again. John Cat, I have to thank you first and foremost for being our legendary hunter because I apparently can't stop stealing your fucking thunder. I'm sorry. We love you. Our legendary hunter, John Cat and Cat's Dogs, sponsored. No, it's not, but I hope one day. And then our honorary hunters, A Cunning Rogue, Big Monkey CNC. Oh my fucking God, Sway, you changed your name to Blade of Kevin Bacon. V, you changed your name to Blade of Owen Wilson. Sandro, you changed your name to Blade of Sam Jackson. You assholes.
The
Oh my
motherfucking
gosh.
Blade.
Call me Roy. Chief Cheetah, you are now an honorary hunter. Thank you so much for continuing to be awesome. Cube, Disfigured, Drake, Glonky Pete, Junior or Gobby, Gumbo John, Hans, Jay Tizzle, Jackie, Kurzair, Kit, Chris, Element, which is now Chrisament, Chris Matt, which is fucking Hazmat, motherfucker, the server's a mess. Googie Saki, Mama Bear, Mart, Mimic, Our Father Gray, Penguin, Prez, Try Guy, and War. You guys are all fucking amazing. I swear to God, if you guys, they're all going to change their names now because they really fucking like to fuck with me specifically.
They're all.
Because
I've already done it.
all the other guys laugh their asses off. I get my fucking panties in a knot because I like
Like, who is this?
organization.
Who is this?
But you guys are all fantastic. We love everybody that listens to this episode on a regular basis. Thank you for tuning in. It really makes everything worth it. And as always,
Stay hunting. I was gonna make Aaron say it, but I'll say it again.
stay hunting, everyone.
And live to fuck the moon another day.
No, just
The moon?
hunting part.
Aaron,
The moon?
Oh,
Aaron,
he hasn't been around for that long.
that's okay. We'll explain it to you later. Aaron, give us a speech. Give us a speech.
Vamos.
That's it.
Well, let's
I
go.
hate-
It's open ended.
I hate this podcast and I hate you.
No, you just said you love us. You're lying.
I personally prefer quesadillas.
Get out.
That's also Mexican. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Everything's
like
a
them
fucking
flat, you don't
taco,
need-
but with different
I think-
ingredients.
I've never seen Sleepy get broken this badly from the words "the moon."
Good night, everybody.